Have you ever walked into a room feeling invisible? Like no one noticed you? Or worse yet, you tried to get someone's attention, but they just ignored you? What if I told you that there is a tried and true way to capture someone's interest in 90 seconds and hold it for days or even generations? That sounds impossible, doesn't it? But after seeing this video, you'll understand the trick and know how to use it to make a lasting impression. Think about that one person you really want to pay attention to. It might be a person you like, a boss you wish to impress, or just someone you admire. Imagine having the ability to captivate someone without using any words, the kind of power they are drawn to by nature. I will demonstrate that this is not magic, but rather a science and an art. I would like to assign you an assignment first, though. Just type, "I'm ready to become unforgettable," in the space provided for comments below. It will bolster your determination to learn this and show the world that you are serious about taking control of your life. Step 1, the magnetic first impression. Let me tell you a story about a man named Alex. He had no six-pack, no money, and no exceptionally good looks. But every time he walked into a room, everyone turned to look at him. Strangers wanted to talk to him, and women would compliment him. Why? Because Alex was skilled at making a lasting impression. The first 90 seconds are all about energy and body language. Standing tall and with your shoulders back, keep your gaze warm but straight. When you project confidence, people notice you. People's perceptions of you are formed within 7 seconds of their first encounter, according to study. This implies that you should refrain from slouching, staring at your phone, and awkwardly fidgeting. Take a deep breath, sit up straight, and picture yourself meeting the person you most admire. How does your posture make you appear? Post a comment below. I am magnetic and self-assured. Let's work together to make this a reality. Step 2. Speak the universal language. This trick was taught to me by a famous psychologist. Making someone feel seen is the simplest way to attract them, he said. Imagine being greeted as though you were the only person in a crowded place. People must be made to feel that way by you. Say their name, look them in the eye, and listen to them as if they were saying something of the greatest importance you have ever heard. People desperately want to feel significant. When you can provide it, you quickly become memorable. Recall a recent discussion you had with an individual. Have you actually listened to them? Try this instead. In your next chat, use someone's name at least twice. Write "listening is my superpower" in the comments section below. Let's cultivate the habit together. Step 3, the power of subtle mystery. Do you know why we can't stop thinking about a movie's cliffhanger? The unanswered questions are what captivate us. Now picture using the same approach in your interactions. Avoid giving away all of your personal information at once. After providing just enough details to spark curiosity, take a moment to address any questions. Instead of saying, "I work on projects that help people connect in surprising ways," say something like, "I'm a software developer." This makes people want to learn more and makes them curious. This is a great exercise. Write one mysterious line about yourself in the comments. For example, "I make things that make people smile." Who can come up with the most interesting sentence? Step 4. Leave them feeling amazing. I once met someone who made me feel like the most important person in the world right away. I couldn't stop thinking about them. Why? Because they were masters at creating a sense of individuality. Warmest regards. Not just on appearances, but also on distinguishing characteristics. Your energy is so positive, it's refreshing, is a better way to put it than "you look nice." Positive comments that emphasize a person's character leave a lasting impression. Think about someone you admire. What is it that you love so much about them? Try praising people in that manner this week by leaving a comment in the comments area. Step 5, master the art of silence. Silence can be one of your most useful tools. Let me share a story with you. I once met someone who didn't chat constantly when we were interacting. Instead, they let the stillness deepen, which made me want to speak more. Their silence seemed to speak volumes. When we're nervous or attempting to impress, we usually chatter incessantly. But a well-placed silence might make you wonder, what are they thinking? When you leave gaps in your conversation open-ended, people naturally fill them in and begin to engage with you. The next time you're speaking, try pausing to reflect before responding. Let the silence do its magic. Write, "I embrace the power of silence" in the space provided for comments. Try it out and report back to us on your experience. Step 6. Use the power of touch. A woman once stroked my arm, very softly and casually, while we were conversing at an event. But that small gesture added a deeper sense to the entire conversation. Why? Because touch creates connection and is an instantaneous, wordless language. Use a suitable, delicate touch to build rapport. A spectacular gesture is not required to leave a lasting impression. Just touching someone's arm or shoulder can do the trick, because it evokes emotions and communicates warmth, trust, and participation. Touch is essential. Recall the last time someone's touch made you feel special. I believe in the power of touch. Should be entered in the space provided for comments. Let's endeavor to build stronger bonds with those in our immediate vicinity. Step 7. Be unpredictable but authentic. People are drawn to mystery, but only when it is genuine. At one point, I came across a person that was somewhat unpredictable in their responses and conduct, but it was clear that they were really sincere. It was this combination that made them magnetic. Unpredictability need not equate to disorder or confusion. It entails displaying a variety of your hobbies and personalities to keep people interested. It may be as easy as changing up your daily schedule or revealing something surprising about yourself. However, keep in mind to be genuine. Instead of attempting to be someone you're not, the unpredictable elements should originate from authentic parts of who you are. Consider one characteristic that sets you apart from the others, something surprising. This is what makes me unique. Share it in the comments section. Let's take one another by surprise. Step 8. Develop your emotional intelligence, EQ. Have you ever encountered someone who simply gets you? Without uttering a word, they are always able to tell when you are joyful, angry, or nervous. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is demonstrated in that situation. I talked to someone once who saw that. I wasn't my normal self and inquired about my well-being without being overbearing. Everything changed with that one move. The capacity to identify and control your own emotions as well as those of others is known as emotional intelligence. Not only can people with high EQ comprehend how other people feel, but they also know how to react in ways that foster connection. Practice empathy to raise your EQ by paying attention to the feelings of the person speaking to you rather than simply their words. Pay attention to their emotions as well as their thoughts. Have you ever had a profound connection with someone who was able to relate to your feelings? Put "I understand others' emotions" in the comments section of your story. Together, let's increase our emotional intelligence. Step 9. Develop an aura of mystery. I once spoke with someone who gave out very little about themselves, yet in the most positive way imaginable. They made their lives seem like an intriguing book, and I was curious to see what the next chapter would hold. It wasn't like they were concealing anything. Aim to be little evasive in order to create an air of mystery. Don't divulge all of your personal information at once. For instance, when someone inquires about your weekend, simply respond, "I had a really interesting weekend," rather than "I did XYZ. Next time I'll go into further detail." Make folks want more. Curiosity and a desire for intimacy are sparked by mystery. Now consider one aspect of your life that you are comfortable keeping a secret. Put "I'm mysterious" in the comments section below. Let's accept a little mystery and observe how it changes the way we interact. Step 10. Cultivate a sense of confidence, not arrogance. Being confident is contagious. I recall meeting someone at a party who wasn't the loudest person in the room, but they had conviction in everything they said. It was about believing in oneself, not about being conceited. People were naturally drawn to them as a result. Humbleness is the primary distinction between confidence and arrogance. Self-worth is the source of confidence, which emanates from inside. Speak calmly, keep your eyes steady, and adopt proper posture to convey confidence. Above everything, however, always be kind. You attract positive energy when you have confidence in yourself without disparaging others. When you walk into a room, do you feel confident or do you have self-doubt? Post your thoughts in the comments section by using the phrase "I am confident." Together, let's embrace the strength of self-belief. Step 11. Become a good listener, not just a talker. I once spoke with a woman who rarely talked about herself, but when she did, I felt understood and heard. I wanted to share more the more I talked. She was memorable because she genuinely listened, without interjecting or trying to outdo me. It's an art to listen. Refrain from planning your next words, while the other person is speaking in order, to improve your listening skills. Instead, pay attention to what they say and how they feel. A good listener understands the emotions that underlie the words they hear. People would naturally want to spend more time with you if you make them feel heard. Remember the last time you felt like you were being heard? How did you feel about it? Post this in the comments. I listen really well. Let's all improve our listening skills and raise awareness of ourselves. Step 12. Display genuine interest and curiosity. Has someone you met ever made you the most interesting person in the room? Someone once asked me questions and sincerely wanted to know about my life. Instead of asking, "Where are you from?" they asked, "What excites you about your work?" It was nice to be interested. People like talking about themselves. If you want to attract someone in 90 seconds, learn how to ask questions that make them feel special. Instead of just asking for the sake of asking, though, demonstrate genuine interest in their responses. Ask open-ended questions like, "What is your life's passion?" or "What is your greatest challenge at the moment?" This gives the other individual a sense of importance. Recall a moment when you made someone feel special by asking them a question. Put "I am genuinely curious" in the space provided for comments below. Let's support one another in honing our communication abilities. Step 13. Master the art of humor and playfulness. I've seen many exceptional people use comedy as a tactic. I remember a tense meeting, but when someone cracked a joke at the right moment, the atmosphere relaxed. It wasn't about being a comedian. It was about using comedy to connect and make people feel comfortable. Jokes aren't required, but incorporating them into your conversations could make you more likable. When you're hilarious, people are more comfortable and relaxed with you. It's crucial to avoid having a weighty or unduly serious talk and instead, keep it light and amusing. People begin to associate that positive emotion with you when you laugh with them. Do you often crack jokes in social situations? Or are you a more somber individual? Share your opinions on "I bring humor into my life" in the space provided for comments. In order to lighten the mood and attract others, let's all learn how to be playful. Conclusion: become unforgettable in 90 seconds, your time to shine. You see, to become memorable, one must travel. Perfection is not as important as being sincere and confident. By using the techniques we've discussed, you can make meaningful connections with anyone in under 90 seconds. When you blend mystery and vulnerability, curiosity and humor, and confidence and empathy, you start to become someone others want to be around without even trying. Now I want you to take action. What will you do right now to improve your reputation? In the space provided below, write, "I'm ready to be unforgettable," and then describe how you intend to put these ideas into practice in your own life. I'll be reading your responses and am interested to see what you think. Remember that the secret to drawing someone in 90 seconds is neither trickery or manipulation. Being kind, confident, and sincere are all parts of being the best version of yourself. The aim is to make other individuals feel special and valued. That's what makes you unique. Go forth, put these thoughts into practice, and see how people start to come your way. That being said, I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who watched and wish you all a wonderful future. Be sure to click the subscribe button before leaving, so you don't miss any more videos that offer wise counsel on improving your life and relationships. Additionally, remember to share this video with someone you think should see it. The more we help one another become memorable, the better our planet will be. I will see you soon.